Hello,
Oh my God.
Emma.
Hello, Kerri. Hello, Lawrence. You guys need a moment?
We are
No,
hunting,
we were just dying laughing at something
we're
earlier
hunting
on.
for some forbidden footage of a foot fiasco from the show.
Oh, foot fiasco.
A foot fiasco, a
But
foot
it costs extra. It
it
costs
does.
extra,
Yeah, yeah,
okay?
yeah.
Okay,
This
okay,
foot
good to know.
related stuff, yeah.
And there's Feet Finder, but have you ever heard of Hoof Finder? Because that's a whole other genre. There's many
And
fetishes, but
you
there's
can
hooves, and then there's like feet fetishes, but there's full-on hoof ones too.
find her if you want to on Instagram. It's at Jada Shada Hudson. And that's the no.
And then the second most popular one is going to be BOA's left foot.
Okay, let
To
me
the
write
left.
that down. Okay,
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
recording perfect. I've got it.
Them Canadian feet, girl.
Oh,
Yeah, forget Canadian bacon.
No.
Canadian hoofs. Oof.
Canadian toes.
well, we're dealing with a lot of Canada, so I absolutely love it. But
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love it. Well, thank you for that, and thank you for that new That's definitely something new that I've heard of today. So I
Right.
TMI.
Right,
TMI.
right. And
Yeah.
and please don't get hoof finder confused with Zoofilia. These are human hooves. These are human hoof. I didn't know that
They
that was
don't look it. They don't look
no,
human.
no.
No.
they
But
are.
we found this out while filming Slaycation, so that's why we were trying to hunt for the
Mm.
secret footage.
All right, so
Oh yeah.
everything wraps back to Slaycation. I love it.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
All right. Well,
I
look,
love that you dress festive as well. The
yes,
I
fur.
of
love.
course. I had to immerse myself into the snow in Canada. Yeah, let's get into the questions because there's so much fun that happened in Slaycation. There was so much emotional moments, drama, all of it. I want to know, I'm sure Slaycation's preparation was much more lax. How was that preparation different from the other shows that you've been on? Yeah.
Kerri,
Well,
you want to go first?
yeah, I mean, I think for everyone else, like they really weren't like in drag, so they were just able to kind of be a little more relaxed and dress warm. But I knew for me, I was the woman of the house. And so I took it on myself that like this was kind of like a resurgence for me. I've always given you woman, but I feel like I've found a much more refined version of womanhood for me. And so I wanted to really use the opportunity to showcase because like, drag is kind of a blurry line for me and for a lot of trans girls, but definitely the Colbys. We're always Colby, no matter if we're on stage or off. There is like a difference, like there's a more escalated glam for our showgirl-ish. But it was really fun, like figuring out how I was going to kind of reintroduce and showcase like what everyday looks like to me, but also like what glam looks like to me and always keeping it pussy and cute. So it was a lot of fun.
Mhm.
She was, let me tell you, thank God I'm from Scotland. I was used to the cold weather, these big coats. This bitch came to the snow. I mean, I think when they told her there's going to be snow, I think she thought they meant cocaine. I mean, I have no
Narco wipe
clue.
down.
She was like, "Oh, snow." But
Yeah.
she arrived with crop tops. Do you remember that leather jacket you had
They
where your
do.
tits were fully out underneath? The
Babe, they had
girls
to
were
be.
out. Yeah, it was. So she, I mean, when I tell you the looks she turns on a daily basis, puts us all to shame. I mean, sickening. But you literally, I mean, I think production had to get you like five underlayer,
I did have to get some
these like
underlayers.
thermal things. It was so fun. It was so
It
fun
was
for me.
frostbite.
Yeah, for me, I already, I was just excited to do this because it meant not being in drag every day and for me, any drag queen being told, oh, you only need to bring 2 drag outfits, you're like, oh, sign me up. So
Yeah.
it was just a dream. It really was.
Hmm. For sure. And I mean, now that you guys have gone on your Slaycation in Canada, where would you want to go next with this group if you had to choose?
Warm.
We've chosen Puerto Vallarta.
So
Ooh.
down for Puerto Vallarta.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
Or
God.
even like a
The
whole like
warmth.
Mexico like tour. Like give us the whole Latin experience. But we definitely want something warm. We want to thaw out.
Hmm.
Yeah.
For sure. And on like the next Slaycation you go on, you've now dealt with each and everyone's planned days.
Feet. Oh yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
the
You had
feet.
feats, planned days, similar here and there. But now that you've dealt with, everyone's scheduling, who are you looking forward to if you could plan another vacation with them next that you'd be like, you are the event planner this time?
The network. Let them plan the itinerary. I loved that. You know what? It really kind of set the standard for me when I do go on a trip now, because I've never had such a expertly planned itinerary where we're being greeted at each space. I really realized that the network needs to take the wheel and I just need to shine my light and show up, because we got to experience so much of just Canada and the vibes of like that mountain snowy experience. So baby, let them. I'll go deep sea diving in a cage with sharks if they sign me up for it. I will.
Bitch,
I'll do it.
bitch, fuck going with any of y'all. I'm going with Paul. I'm going
T.
with Paul, our director,
Yep, he knows how to take
sorted.
it.
He slayed the Slaycation. I mean,
He was the
I
slave.
think Luxx and Kerri were very good at running the events. I would say, they were the better uh, kind of hosts of their days. They just knew how it worked and knew how to keep it quite fluid and light,
Mhm.
which is very necessary. Um, did we do anything on Jada's day? I can't remember.
I remember we were locked in at home
Oh, it
because
was the snow. Yes, it was
building.
the snow people. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
that
yeah.
was her day.
Because yeah, Jada was day one. And
Mhm.
then we had a foot injury. Again, the feet, honey. The feet real This is the season of the attack of the foot, because we had a whole day at home
Mhm.
due to the feet.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It's
Thank
quite
you.
No hours. No
patient.
hours. No
No.
our feet.
Our feet were lovely.
Yeah. I thought mine would be worse in like comparatively. But we've got
Well,
some dogs in the cast. The girls have some dogs.
I see. Slaycation is bringing out the dogs, but also bringing out the fun. Yeah,
yeah.
I love it. Thank you, Lawrence. Thank you, Kerri, so much for your time. Hope to talk to you guys again soon. Thank you so
Oh,
much.
anytime, Emma.
Thank
Thank
you, Emma.
Hi, Candy. Hi, Luxx. I'm Emma.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, nice to meet you too. Yeah, I'm so excited to talk about Slaycation. We both got our little fuzzy hats on. We're feeling snowy, furry,
Yeah.
scared. Um, we were in Canada. There were drama, emotional moments, challenges. This show was just so much fun, and I'm sure the preparation process for a show like Slaycation was much different from other ones. Maybe you could walk us through that. Like, how much fun was it to prepare for something like Slaycation?
It was a lot of fun to prepare for Slaycation because I didn't have to worry about getting thousands of dollars in custom outfits made and hair and makeup and all those things. I kind of just could bring like a coat and some pants and a pair of sunglasses and a purse, and I was packed. So that was a lot easier and less challenging than packing for something like Drag Race.
Hmm.
Yeah, see, although we weren't packing thousands and thousands of dollars of drag, I still found it a little bit difficult putting together boy looks because although we are in drag on the show, we do pull try to pull a lot of boy looks. So it was a little interesting getting ready in that sense. But it was so much fun because again, we also didn't know what we were getting ready for because it's the pilot season and you're not sure. There's no blueprint on what to do, right? So it kind of was just like, okay, I'm throwing shit in a suitcase and let's see what happens.
Yeah, we kind of just knew that it would be cold.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
we were
pretty
like, just
much.
pack for the cold.
That's so much fun though, like to not really know your destination, but you guys seem like you had a blast and you guys had your own little dream days that you planned out between the other gals. My next question is, who would you who would you definitely say, yes, you're gonna plan the next trip with me next time? Like, who was the best vacation planner, and maybe who was not so the best?
Um,
Right. From this group, I say I would definitely take on a vacation. Jada Shada Hudson was
Yes.
fun. She was a lot of fun. She kept the group laughing, honestly. And there was one girl from the group that I wouldn't take on a vacation. Well, you're just gonna have to stay tuned and
Yeah.
see
You'll
because
just have to see.
there is some drama.
Miss Lux, if you want to say who you would for next time.
Um, I would definitely take Kandy or like Jada for sure. And yeah, you'll just have to wait and see on who I wouldn't take because I think that, all will be revealed, as they say.
So we got to tune in. I love it.
Well,
Yeah.
we're in the house, 6 girls for a week. Tensions are bound to get tough. So.
Yeah.
Well, I also want to say BOA and Jada said Kandy would be their top pick. So just want to throw that out there. A lot of Kandy.
Yes.
Yes.
The girls have a sweet tooth.
I love it. So from the first episode, we saw you all come in with luggages on luggages on luggages. You guys were packed. But let's say we had to narrow it down and minimize. What is one thing you would bring besides the basics on your next vacation?
Ooh.
Yeah, I'll give you a second because it's a
It
good.
depends on where it is.
Okay.
Yeah, it depends. If I'm going back into the snow cabins, definitely gloves. I think that
Mhm.
there were a lot of times a lot of us forgot to wear gloves
And
and
our hands
and,
were
and the heat,
freezing.
the hand warmers. Um, more more important than a cell phone, honestly. I wasn't prepared for how cold Canada was going to be during the winter months of January. So definitely hand warmers. That's the
Yeah,
most
it was
important next time.
freezing cold. I don't know, maybe like lip gloss or something. Like you always need lip
Ooh,
gloss, especially in the
moisturizer.
cold. It's like your lips will get chapped so fast, like you need a lip gloss.
Yeah.
All right, I'm writing this down for my next snow trip.
Hand warmers and lip gloss. And
Amazing.
maybe some good moisturizer.
Oh, for
And
sure.
also sunglasses because the snow is like really bright.
Mm.
Yeah,
That's interesting take. I never thought of that.
it's really bright. And maybe a good pair of socks. So like
Mhm.
your feet don't get wet in snow. You'd be surprised. Honestly, like being in the snow is not for the faint of heart. It is very
At
hard being
all.
in the snow.
I hate it. I hate the snow.
I can't imagine how many layers and how much you need to feel warm.
A
Um,
good jacket,
a
a
good
really
job.
good puffer jacket,
Hmm.
or a good fur coat.
Hmm.
Honestly,
I
just
love a
try to stay
fur.
warm.
Try to stay warm. Check.
Yeah.
Sure. Well, now that you guys had your cold slaycation in Canada, where would you want to go next with the whole cast if you've thought about that?
Anywhere warm.
Somewhere warm for sure. I'm like, listen, if
Maybe
it's not
like
gonna be,
Kana.
oh, she wants to go international. Um, Anywhere warm. I'm not gonna complain. I'm not beggars can't be choosers. Listen, take me somewhere warm, and I'm down for the get down.
Yeah.
Well, I love it. Thank you two so much. That's all the questions I have for today. And yeah, it was nice talking to you two. Thank you so
Thank
much.
I
you.
look forward to chatting with you too.
Hey Emma, how are you?
I'm good. How are you? Well, I'm so excited to talk about Slaycation, especially since you guys are very local to the destination.
Yeah.
We're in Canada. It was snowy. There was drama, emotional moments. How was it like taking not only a slaycation, but a staycation somewhere very close to home? How is it different from the other preparations of different shows that you've been on?
The preparation was great. It was amazing. With Drag Race, you're so stressed out. You got like X amount of weeks to put together this crazy package, this, that, and the other thing. You're worried you might be sent home first, you might go second, you know what I mean? You gotta make it all the way to the end. Slaycation was amazing. I literally just rolled out of bed and went.
And for me, it was amazing too. And the good thing about it is that I work a lot where we filmed in Collingwood and in Blue Mountain, but this felt like a vacation. It actually felt like a slaycation, you know? It was work, but like with all of my, with like all my sisters and, just a nice vacation for sure.
It's so sweet. I had so much fun watching, and it seemed just super, super fun. Now that you guys have hosted your own dream days with all the other girls, who would you say, in your opinion, you would put in charge for the next vacation, and who you maybe wouldn't, depending on the days that they prepared for you guys?
You know what? I feel like out of everyone, I would maybe put in charge Kandy. And I feel like me and Kandy have the same, type of personality and the same like things that we like. We like to party, we like the boys, we like a little bit of booze here and there, you know what I mean? I feel like I would love her doing the next vacation.
Oh.
I 100% agree.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, that day was really fun. I really loved that day. It was fun. It was chaotic. It was high energy, and it was funny.
Gonna need Kandy to plan my next vacation for sure.
Oh, come on.
From the first episode, you all had so many luggages, so many pack. But let's say you had to minimize. If there is one thing that you could bring besides the basics, what would you guys need to carry on your next vacation?
A gun. No, I'm just joking. My phone, obviously.
Well, I guess we said the basics.
Like my
Yeah.
skincare.
Oh,
Mm,
Jada, do you?
I would say a daddy.
Okay, valid. The next vacation, come on.
I mean, we're in the house with all our sisters. I mean, hello. I mean, there was one night you'll see that, but maybe a daddy to be there like the whole vacation,
Yeah,
not
to
just
take
one
care
night.
of us, you know?
Oh,
Tuck us into bed.
notes for next time.
I mean,
Well, well, you guys, you've had your staycation in Canada. I'm curious if you would want to go anywhere next time with the whole cast. Where would you want to go to? Have you ever thought about it?
Well, I know you will be seeing us again. I don't know where, but I would love to be somewhere warm.
Mhm.
oh yeah. I mean, we are Canadians, so we're accustomed to the cold.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, some of us are accustomed to the cold. Like, even though I live here, I'm still very Caribbean based, so the cold still, I'm just like, it's a little bit too much. But yeah, no, the next vacation for sure, I feel like it'll be great in a nice warm setting. It doesn't have to be the Caribbean, just someplace warm.
An all-inclusive. That's all I want. An all-inclusive resort, bitch.
No, I absolutely love that. Well, that's all the questions I have for you two today. Thank you so much, Jada. Thank you so much, BOA. Have a wonderful rest of your day.
Thank you for having us.
Emma.
Thank you.
Mwah.